So, so DB refresh activities will start it here. How to do the DB refresh activities in the database part. So we have add-on installation and DB refresh part. These two are pending. So we'll discuss about the add-on installation as well as the DB refresh part as well here, right? So DB refresh, DB refresh means what? What is that exactly? So refreshing the database, refreshing the database with the other DB, other production database or other database, we have to do the refresh here. In a words, refresh is a simply copying the one SAP system to another when the target system already exists. If the target system is not already exist, that is called the system copy. So here system refresh is simply copying the other one SAP system database to another SAP system when the target DB already exists. It's a similar to the system copy where the process is involving the production to quality or production to development. So that is the main purpose of this one is to updated data for testing purpose as well as the to facilitate the major system upgrades whenever you are planning for the system upgrades or so testing purpose. If you need the data from production, then we use the so DB refresh related system refresh or DB refresh related activities we have to do. So this has to typically done ensure non-production systems like non-production systems. Non-prod systems means non-prod means so development, quality, so testing, right? And so sandbox, if any regression, these all are comes under the so non-production systems here. So non-production systems are so these systems are aligned with aligned with the production database here, aligned with the production database here in terms of data and configuration. We need to do the so DB refresh related activities we have to perform here, right? So why? Because production we have the so development, quality, and we have the production systems we have, right? Development, quality, and production systems we have here. So the process is for development to quality, quality to production. The data flow will happen, configuration changes, everything will happen. But additionally in the production, the business users will log in, they do the development related, they do the some transactional changes and everything will happen in the production system here. So compared to the development non-production systems and production, we have the very high huge data. Why? Because so transactional data we have the production data, business data. So sometimes what happens as part of the testing to align the similar configuration in the development and quality production systems, we may have to do the restore and refresh activities from so non-production systems like production system to so quality to so development. So we have to do the refresh related activities here. So SAP recommends to perform every 6 months or every 3 months regularly refresh are recommended to ensure overall data remains consistent. So but people in the organization, as per my previous experience, yearly once they will do the so refresh related activities in the system to data remains consistent, data remains accurate. So this will identify resolve the any data integrity issues that may have seen due to the system usages. Sometimes we may see that one. So that purpose we have to use the production data. We will restore refresh into the quality and these systems we will do it here. So here there are the some manual steps are involved as part of this procedure. There are the some manual steps are involved here. There are the some manual steps are involved here. So what are those manual steps here, right? So the planning and preparation, the planning and the preparation steps here, right? And also the data exports from production, data export from the production system here, right? Then then data transfer. Data means backup transfer, backup by taking the backup and restoring it into the data transfer to the target system. Backup, if you take it out, then we need to transfer the backup to the target location, right? Then configuration, copy the configuration settings from the, so configuration also will come as part of the backup here, right? Perform the configurations, right? And also perform the post refresh activities here. Perform the post refresh steps here, post refresh steps here, right? Planning and preparation activities here. And so data export, data transfer, configuring and post refresh steps here, such as like, so validating configuration section. So all those things we have to do it here in a single word, nothing but copy of the SAP system to another SAP system as is will come. This is the production. So this is the production here. Production data you are restoring it on the quality. Then same as is data will come, but the configuration also will come like a production. Then you need to adjust the configuration, some settings you have to do that one here. So this, as the steps are involved in the three main, the refresh has three main phases here. The refresh has three main phases are involved here. So one is the, so free refresh activity, free refresh steps here. Then, then refresh activity, database restore. So DB restore, that one we know, using the HANA Studio we can do the restore activities and everything. Then post refresh activity, post refresh activity here, right? They are the three main phases as it's involved as part of the refresh activity. They are the three main phases are involved here, right? So before performing the system activity, the following steps need to perform as part of the pre-steps. As part of the pre-steps, you need to perform the these things here, right? So preparations, preparation means preparation steps, right? Suppose example, pre-steps, as part of the pre-steps. So these all are the, comes under the pre-steps here. Pre-steps means before you go for the restore, production data restore here, then we need to do the pre-steps like, so backups, ensure you have a valid backup of the both source and target system. This is the crucial to prevent any data loss in case of issues during the refresh. So ensure, so you have ensure, so you have the latest uh, backup of both source and the target, both and target systems here, right? So this is the crucial to prevent any data loss in case of any issues arise during the refresh activity. This is the crucial activity here, free refresh steps here, right? Then log on to the target system. Okay, target system side, log on to the target system, log on to the target system here. So log on to the target system here. So no, do the log on to the target system, perform the user master record export, user master record, SCP underscore. So user, that one we have to perform the export, user master record export you have to perform. So why? Because production users will come, production passwords come, but we don't need production passwords and users. As part of the backup and restore method, everything will come as is, including the configuration, including the users, including the RFC destinations, everything will come as is. So what we have to do, we need to perform the, so we need to retain the, after the restore is completed, again production, again the quality related users and RFC destinations, we need to restore it back. So why? Because users are their own passwords here, production they have own passwords, so that's why we need to perform the user master record exports here using the SCC8. Then we can perform the user master records exports and everything, we can perform it here, right? That is the what we have to perform it here. The step number three, and also perform the export of so RFC RFC destinations export also we have to perform it here. For this one, you need to create a transport of coffees in SC01. All RFC tables you need to export it here. Why? Because the production RFC connections, their host names are different. The quality RFC host names are different. So to maintain the similar after the restore completed, we need to use the these RFC tables and user master records. These are the mandatory. First three steps are very mandatory steps into the perform in the target system here. So production, you are doing the in the on the quality, your production data you are overriding. So quality data will be gone, then production data will come, right? So means destinations and everything will be lost. So if you do the DB refresh activities, so then so again after the restore is completed, then we can perform the post refresh activity again. Whatever the you have the pre steps you are doing, all those things you will import it as a transport request. You will perform the imports. You will perform the imports. These things will happen in the systems. So that is the reason. So we need to perform the so this kind of things here. This kind of things we have to perform it here, right? So then the step number 4 here, then so just to take the snapshots means snapshots of SCC4 client settings and everything, then SMLG logon groups, then RZ12, RZ sugar for what? RFC groups. Okay. Then so A11 for all active sorry file systems and SE03 settings here. Then SM61 settings here, right? Then SPAD printer settings here. Then RZ03 and RZ04. Then SM63 screenshots we have to take it out, right? So these are the so then we have the lot of things are there here. Then RFC destinations that we already discussed and W20, W21 partner profiles here, BD54 logical system connections here, SICF, ICF services and everything here. These are the three screenshots. Screenshots are to be captured because after the system refresh activity, we need to check and we need to maintain the same settings in the target system here. So why? Because we have to maintain the same here. So that's why we have to take the screen captures and everything. We have to take it out here, right? So we have to take the screen captures and everything. We can take it out here. BD54, SPAD, all the we need to take the screen captures and the backups and everything. RFC destinations, SMLG, A11. So these are the things we have to take the screen captures and everything here, right? And also apart from that, these things here, we need to take the export of the so export of the S trust certificates, S trust SSO2 certificates. So we have to take it out here. S trust. So SSO2 certificates. We have to take the certificates screenshots here. Then kernel versions. Take the version screenshot of the kernel versions, and also you need to take the screen captures of the HANA versions, additional components. So not the HANA version. The component system status means the component information we need to take the screenshots here, right? Source and target you need to take the screen cache, so everything here, right? So file system size, and so take the sec directory backup at os level sec directory backup, usr sap trans under the usr sap sap trans sorry usr sap sid. So D instance number, sec directory backups, and so these things we have to take it out here, right? So and space screenshots, USR SAP and USR SAP slash na data solution log, all those things we have to take the backups, and so these and all the things we have to take it out, and so once done, then we can perform the shut down the target system here. Shut down the target system here. So system message also we need to keep it here. SM10, so SM02, put a system message, put system message saying that you are going to perform the refresh activity in the target system. So like that, you need to put a system message. So a week before a week of your activity, you need to inform to the everybody from date to date you are going to perform the system refresh activity. So they won't log into the system and everything here, right? So these are the three steps we have to perform in our systems here. Three steps here we have to perform as trust, kernel, component information, OS level screenshots. Then here we can take the backup of all the tables and those screenshots if required, RFC destinations, backup, latest backup, then move the backup file to the data transfer to the target system here. Take the production backup and transfer to the target system, either file movement or back INT, we can use it. This kind of things we have part of the pre-steps. So pre-steps we have to perform. Yes, please.
Yeah, the next one. So we take the screenshot of all these transactions, but go to the next screen where you were talking about export of S-Trust. So S-Trust SSO2, this is 02 or O2?
O2. Stress SSO2.
I got it.
STRUSTSSO2. Got it? Check it out later. Yes.
And the other question was on number 8 at OS level where you're, so we are basically copying the file sec.info. What are we looking at here?
Here there are the some PSCs in the sec directory if you need to take the backup. Sec directory. Sec directory means it's a certificate related folder. You need to
Yeah,
take the
sec.info
backup
and
of
reg.info, is it the same one?
not the reg info, sec info, certificates related I'm talking about here, right? So here just you need to go to the operating system level. USR, SAP. So in case of the instance number, sec directory. Sec directory means here PSCs are the certificates related things. So in case of
Oh,
when you do the restore, production thing will come. So safer side, what you have to do, you need
so
to take
this
the
information will then go back to S-Trust SSO2?
yeah, S trust SSO2. So that is
Oh,
also same. Here also we can do the exports. So that will be same as like all the PSCs exports. So safer side operating system level also you are taking the PSCs backups. Okay. So space and put a system message, component information, screenshots. So all those things we have to take the screen captures here. Okay. So then go to the SCC8, the first one here. We need to do the user master records export and everything here. So we need to do the user master records export and everything. We have to take care of this part so that all the users and their passwords you are retaining. You are retaining into the after the restore again. You are doing the retaining all the user master records and everything here. So this one you can just take the screen captures, then after that, just we can do the SMLZ screenshots. Then why? Because we need to configure same as like previously. So RJ12, then SM61. It's a background job server groups. You can take the screen captures. Background job server groups also. You can take the screen capture. Before that, there is a production will come. So then again, you need to delete and you have to recreate the assignments here. So that's why you have to take the screen captures of this one. Then so W20 functional related MyDoc partner profiles related W20, then W21 configurations here you will get. So all those things. Then you need to take the RFC destinations. So RFC destinations means go to the SE01, create a transport of copies. So normally this is for the during the transports time, moving the objects, customization and workbench request, we will use it here. The transport of copies is only for the system refresh, DB refresh related activities we do here. So here you need to take the screen captures here, RFC tables export, RFC tables export we have to perform here. Then here you need to add the all the RFC related tables into the transport request. Again, same transport request you will import the same system after the restore completed here. So RFC des, there is the one table here. Then R3TR, TABU and RFC des, RFC des T, RFC des, RFC des, RFC des, RFC attribute A, TTRIBU, RBUT attribute, RFC attribute, yeah, attribute. So tables, these tables. So we have to take the screen captures, all these things we have to take the screen captures and everything we have to do the screen captures and everything. So we have to perform. So then there is a RFC des, RFC desti, RFC doc. There are the four tables they are there. So these four tables we have to take the captures of the all the things here. There are two more tables. So RF3TR, then TABU, then RFC des, RFC desti, RFC attribute TTRIBU trip. Yes, attribute. Okay. So these three table screenshots, and so we have to capture, we have to release this TR and make it transport target which system you want to import. So properties target. So then TMS configuration already exists. So then you can select the configuration here, then release it, then release the configuration here.
And these are the only three tables, right?
Yeah, there is a one more table for RFC, but that table also we need to add it and we have to take the exports. So just now table is exported. So which means all RFC destinations are generated now. What you will do, same TR, once the restore is completed, then you can import the same TR. Why? Because you are copying from production. So production entries will come. We don't need production entries in the quality. Then we have to delete. And if you import this one, so then the whatever the P before that, whatever the data is there here, that data will be imported here. The data we are importing into the here. That is called the RFC tables exports and import methods we are using here. So then like this we have, so OS level, this OS space component information. What is the current component information? So same as like production is different than production data, you will get same production. What are the component information? So usage and all those things here, right? So these things production will come here. System message, kernel version, S trust, SS auto certificates. Then these and all the things. And if you talk about more, yeah.
So, like when you were looking at WE 2021, so what exactly are you
Here it
taking
will
this
contain the
snapshot of?
functional configuration, IDOC related profiles and partner
Yeah.
data, metadata it contains here. This will be configured by the your functional guys or sometimes partner number vendors that we will configure it here. So these details are exist here. Those screenshots are configuration. We have to take the screen capture. Why? Because we need to validate that this configuration. So after the restore, while doing the post refresh activities, we have to validate it here. What is there before the refresh, same as is we have to maintain the after the restore also. Why? Because production data will come, production entries will come, configuration also production will come. We don't need production things here. Some of the configuration, only data we required, only data refresh, it's not possible. DB restore refresh means entire data whatever is there, either configuration data, master data, vendor data, everything, all the data will come to the quality. We don't need this master data, So again, that's why we are taking the backups before we do that one. We are taking the backups here. We are taking the backups and we will do the refresh and
So there
restore.
is no way to export all this.
We can
We
export
can't
it. Some
export this.
organizations, it depends upon the organization. Some organizations, some companies, they will create a scripts of all these steps, transaction codes and everything. They will do the their tables. They will do the one script. All the tables will be exported. Some organizations they want to use that script. They will manually they take the screen captures and everything. That depends.
Organization has to do it, then why do they have basic administrator?
Organization.
The organization has all things set up, so why do they need one of the basis folks? My job is in jeopardy here.
Yeah, some organizations to minimize this is a 1 week time, 1 week refresh activity. So some
Oh,
organizations they won't allow they won't trust the scripts, it will go wrong. So that's why they won't use the scripts, they will go for manually. Some companies, so they know the scripts, so that's why only user master record RFC these two tables they will normally they will export it. Remaining and all things they will just use the one line one word sentence script. So then all the everything will be get exported here. Instead of if you take the 4 hours to perform the 3 hours, then within the 15 to 20 minutes you can complete the all the free steps and everything. It will minimize the.
where do we export our those instance profiles? RZ12? Where are we doing that?
RG12 is for what?
No, I'm for exporting the profiles.
No, RG12
Instance
is for
and
what?
default profile.
Okay, profiles. Where can we change or where can we check the profiles? I am asking the question to you. So, at the
Hmm.
operating system level, what is the location of the profile directory, and also SAP level, what are the transaction codes to check the profiles, and everything?
And forgetting the transaction, but it is one of the RZ10 or RZ12, I think is the one profile.
Yes. Then answer also you told right RG10 and RG11. Then operating system level in the profile directory you can see the all the profiles and everything, right? All the profiles and everything you can export it here. This is the profile directory of the operating system level. Just take the copy of the backup of the profiles. Then so just you can keep it here so that in case of something wrong you can just restore the previous version of profiles and everything you can restore it.
Oh. So just a funny question, but it's a kind of important one. I just want to. Let's suppose somebody is not using SAP, HANA DB is not being used as an SAP database, but they're just using HANA as a standalone database for one of their applications. So how is there a way to know that as to how we would do that? Or
So if it is only okay, they are not using the SAP application on top of HANA for
HANA?
the restore
HANA.
activities. Just only standalone database using means simple. They take the backup of the target source HANA database production, just restore it. Before that, just to take the exports of the users and profiles. That's enough from the HANA database.
Okay,
We don't
great.
need to do
Thank you.
anything. Yeah. Only users and profiles, that's enough. No need to do any other things. Normal export import method only, just users and profiles. So then after that, we need to do the restore. Backup, you have to take it out. Backup means, so using the system DB, normally we know. So let's take the what systems we have. Okay. So let's take the backup of system DB. Only restore of the tenant DB is enough. No need to restore the so tenant system DB. Take the backups. Then you can copy the backup files to the source to target location. You can copy it. Then we can do the restore activities. We can perform it here once you've done it. So that's what we have to do that one. Then after that, whatever you have done the exports, whatever you have done these exports, RFC tables and everything. So we can export it. Whatever we have done the exports, so we can export to the target location here. So user master record got exported. So then we again after the restore completed, we can do the imports. Imports means using the SEC7 same we can do the import option. Then whatever the transport request you have released it after the restore completed as part of the post refresh activity, you need to do the transport import. And also as part of the configuration, you will get the production entries, delete the production entries, and you need to configure the again. That's why the screenshots will help you to know the snapshots. The screenshots will help you what is the entry before, what is the entry after. These things will tell you. These things will tell you here. So restore, we know using the HANA Studio or HANA Cockpit, we can use it to do the restore backup, perform the backup of the tenant database here. Then, so complete backup we required here. So not just a single backup, complete backup is required here. So, okay. So backup you have taken here. So this backup files, it created at operating system level. So these things here, this operating system level here, so you can move this backup files to the target location. Target location means so different host you can move it here. Suppose example what we can do HDB ADM. So this backup CD and somewhere at operating system level backup files are there here. Data file. So DB underscore HDB. So this backup file which got created. So this backup files we need to move to the target host. Suppose our target host is like a KPS4 HANA 2. Is it active currently? Let me check. Or IP changed. What? So we can move to the target. From there, we can do the restore. From there, we can do the restore. Let me check whether target is active.